intention. Intention is key. And in order to have intention, you need to have clarity. Horses are very sensitive and strict about intention. But you can't have intention in a complete way until you have the clarity. We need to have the clarity first. And the clarity will help us to find our intention. And once you have intention, when you're working with very sensitive and animals who are very tuned into intention, and you're completely clear about that, that's when you get to the point where it feels like your horses actually literally can read our minds. When you start getting too in depth with the intellect, where do I put this? Where do I put my hands? Where do I put my body? Where do I put my legs? And all of the focus was on her intellect and drilling in on what her horse was doing. And what we did in our lesson is we started to focus on the feeling of it and how to feel into the feeling. She didn't have apprehension in a big way in that lesson, but what she did have was apprehension about herself and her confidence and her image and what she was doing and how it wasn't working with her horse and how she wasn't reaching her goals. And that just turned around into self-sabotage. I helped her to feel into the feeling, to get into the kinesthetic, to get out of the intellect, to get out of the visual and get into the kinesthetic. Because riding is all about kinesthetic. It's all about feeling. And then we did half pass and her horse was there and it was smooth and it was flowing because she had connected with her horse in this way. She had found the clarity and then she was able to transmit the intention to her horse in a way that was understandable to her horse. So the mindset is actually the most valuable skill. Once you know how to work with yourself and your subconscious mind and your conscious mind together, that's the most valuable skill, because then you can work on your techniques and your intention and your clarity. All of those are connected in a big way. So put a note for me below if this makes sense to you. And if you would like support, we can support you in this way. You can just book a 15-minute session with us. And this is where we can evaluate where you are at with your horse. So there'll be a link somewhere around the screen. Well, thanks so much for being here. It's great to have you, and I will see you next time.